Have you always wondered how to create a service area or a service zone in my service area and really what that is all about? Well, I'm going to answer that question for you today. My name's Chris. I'm the founder of my service area and a user of my service area. It's been a great tool for my business, my trash can cleaning business. In fact, I am in my Happy Cans account. And so what I'm going to do today is just show you a short video on how you create a zone within MSA. So I'm on the map page here. Up here in the upper right, you have address lookup, add zone, and then pin settings. We're just going to focus on add a zone. So I'm going to click that button. This information window is going to pop up and tell you that's in draft mode. And so what that means is you can create multiple zones that you would like, and they stay in draft zones until you make them live or active. I kind of like to give the nickname a ghost zone, but I'll talk about that in another video. Be mindful of your time right here. After clicking OK, and then you'll click on a point to start. So I'm here in Columbia. I'm going to focus on this Forest Acres area real quick. Whoa, I'm zoomed in. Let me zoom out a little bit here. All right, there's the big square that shows up, and you'll see these white circles, these little vortexes. I'm going to pull these in as my first step because obviously my service area, or at least this zone, will not be that big. Some people have large service areas and others don't, like myself. So let's just focus on, let's just take this Highway 1, use this as our guideline. And as you can see, as I click on these white circles or these white vortexes, these allow me to edit down to the road. And I always tell customers to use highways or roads or main roads as boundary points because it's really easy to follow. When I see straight lines like this with customers, I know that they didn't take time to actually do their zone unless it's like woods or something or water, what have you. But they're cutting off neighborhoods right here. And so that's the last thing that you want to do. And I'm speaking from experience because I've done that before where I didn't take my time and I cut off a cul-de-sac and I was missing I think like 8 houses or so. And did not realize it until I looked at my map and said, oh my gosh, I didn't go all the way down to the cul-de-sac. So as you can see here, as I keep editing this zone, you can see that these white circles keep popping up to allow me to really get down to the street level, and I'm not even zoomed in. This would probably need a little bit more fine tuning if I zoomed in, but trying to be mindful of your time here and just give you an idea of what it looks like to create a zone. So we have customers that only have 1 or 2 zones, and then we have customers that have 10, 20 different zones. And they define those by routes or weeks or what have you, or services that they do. So at a rough creation, this is a service zone. So now I've created this zone, I guess half of Forest Acres here and a little bit another. If I right click, it gives me the zone name by default. It tells me the actual square miles of this zone, so almost 3 miles. It tells me it's disabled or in draft mode. And I can edit the zone and I can delete the zone. So if I click on edit, this is where I can give it a name like, week 1 lawn care. I'll just put lawn care, Forest Acres. I'll give it a different color here. When I'm ready to turn it on, I'll just unclick that, but now it's in draft mode. I'll click OK. I'll go up here and click Save. So now this zone has been saved. Now it's been saved. So now this is a zone. It's not live yet, remember. So anybody that enters in an address and is in this zone when it's live, they'll get through. If they're not, it will block them. And you can see right here, if I click in there again, I need to adjust that. Go up there and always remember to click Save. So this is a quick video on how you create a service zone or service area within my service area, or MSA as I like to call it. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, chris@myservicearea.com, or go to myservicearea.com for the web address. Thank you.